Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Embassy of India and the Asian Cultural Project of the Smithsonian, it is indeed my privilege and an honor to welcome you all to this very special evening as we celebrate and commemorate the 350th birth anniversary of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. May I now humbly request the Ambassador of India to the United States, Ambassador Navteej Sarna, to please come up and address the gathering. Sir.
A very good evening to you all, and thank you all for joining us. The lights on the stage are very bright, but I can see nothing at all. But I'm generally speaking in the correct direction, I hope. I think some of you had joined us earlier this afternoon for the academic part of the celebrations of the 350th birth anniversary of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji. And would have heard many of the different expositions, the different aspects of the Guru's personality. I think there may be any and 1,000 reasons for celebrating the 350th birth anniversary in one way or the other. But I think I see two reasons. One, of course, that it is only 350 years. And when we think of permanent humanist values, when we think of message of brotherhood and peace, when we think of casteless equality, when we think of struggle for the righteous cause, then this message does not grow old in 350 years. So I think it is timely, it is necessary to understand that message and to apply it to today's world, to our concerns, to our problems. Many people have asked me this afternoon that why did you choose this venue? You could have had this at perhaps a more comfortable venue. We could have done it at the DC Gurdwara, we could have done it at the Silver Spring Gurdwara, we could have even done it at the house. And I'm sure we could have accommodated as many people. But when we thought about this at the embassy, we were planning, the Government of India, in fact, is celebrating and commemorating this birth anniversary globally and in India and in several other countries. When we thought about this year's plan, we thought that it would be better to hold these celebrations in as mainstream a venue as possible, in as many mainstream venues across this country. And that is why we chose this venue in the heart of Washington, D.C. It is quite true that most of the audience, in fact, may be people from India, of Indian origin, or people familiar with India, or people familiar with the narrative of this particular strand of history. But nevertheless, I think the very symbolism of hosting it here will, I'm sure, have a ripple effect and get this knowledge of this part of Indian history more into the mainstream. And similar events are being organized by our consulates in different parts of the country over the coming months. Guru Gobind Singh was perhaps one of the most charismatic individuals that you can find in Indian or perhaps even in world history. And it's always a surprising to realize that his lifespan was only 42 years. And within 42 years, he not only did this, he not only accomplished a near impossible mission, he took a demoralized, spiritless, tyrannized population and performed a spiritual miracle, giving them a sense of self-belief, a sense of self-pride, a sense of identity, and the courage to fight for their own freedom. In the early 1700s, this was nothing short of a miracle in the face of near complete domination by the Mughals and their associates. But it was not all battles, 16 battles. This is mentioned, somebody today told me it was not 16, it was 14, but it's neither here nor there. A large number of battles which were fought not for territorial acquisition, not for personal gain, but only to defend the freedom of religion, belief, and conscience. Besides these battles, I don't know how many of us realize the tremendous intellectual work that was done by the Guru. He was a master of Sanskrit, Persian, Brij Bhasha, and other languages. He had worked hard at the ancient Indian texts. He had them translated into the common language of the day so that they could be read by the people without involvement of the priesthood, when the priesthood also had become tyrannous in itself. His own work, his huge poetic contribution, creation after creation in unique cadence and rhythm, which when you listen to those creations, the descriptions of battles, you can almost actually hear the clash of sword on sword and sword on shield. His entire creation was put in a separate body of work, which was called the Dasam Granth, which is called the Dasam Granth. It was not included in the Guru Granth Sahib, but it was in the Dasam Granth. And it stands proof to the huge poetic and literary achievement. He also put together in the final form the Guru Granth Sahib, which had already been put together by Guru Arjan Dev, the fifth Guru. He added the ninth Guru's writing and put it together and gave it to the community as the embodiment of the Guru, thereby removing the need for any more human gurus, no further intercession between man and God, except through the word contained in the Holy Book. And the Holy Book is composed of hymns, as most of you would know, not only of the Gurus, but of the Hindu Bhakts, the Muslim Sufis, and all of it is set to unique music. And this is the aspect that this evening is about. I did not know till this afternoon that it was not 31 rags in the Guru Granth Sahib, but 60. His common wisdom says 31, but Professor Surinder Singh today told us in the afternoon, and he will be here with us shortly, is that it is 60 rags. So each of the creations in the Guru Granth Sahib is set to music, is set to a certain music, and combines in itself not just the wisdom of the word, but the entire spiritual power of the music. To help us understand this music, we have requested Professor Surinder Singh, and I don't want to say more about what they will tell us because here I'm out of my depth completely about the instruments, about the music, and about the musical creations contained in the Guru Granth Sahib. So may I thank you all again for joining us. May I thank you all for joining in this celebration, and may I thank you all for being such good listeners. Thank you so much.
Before we get any further, may I request everyone to please put their cell phones on silent mode. To explain this beautiful evening to us, I would now like to request Ms. Sonia Dhami, the Executive Director of the Sikh Foundation, to please come up on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and a warm Sat Sri Akal from me, Sonia Dhami. I am honored to come all the way from Palo Alto, California, where I'm privileged to serve as the Executive Director of the Sikh Foundation, established 50 years ago. Tonight, I thank the Embassy of India and the Smithsonian Institute's Asian Cultural History Program for putting up this celebratory event and initiative which brings us all together tonight. We are here to celebrate the life and legacy of Guru Gobind Singh, the 10th Guru of the Sikhs. Guru Gobind Singh, a multifaceted personality, a warrior, a leader, a poet, a linguist, and a musician, who I believe is one of the most remarkable and fascinating figures in world history. He sacrificed his all for upholding the dignity and freedom of the weakest sections of society, oppressed under the tyrannical rule of the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. At a very young age, he declared, "Chidiyan naal baaz ladawa, tabe Gobind Singh naam kahawa." Literally, only when I make sparrows fight hawks will I call myself Gobind Singh. It is the legacy of our Guru that instills in us Sikhs the jazba, the spirit to fight against injustice and live freely wherever we are in this world today. The Asian Cultural History Program of the Smithsonian Institute, headed by Dr. Paul Michael Taylor, has been a long-standing friend of the Sikh community ever since the milestone exhibit, Sikhs Legacy of the Punjab in 2004, which has now been displayed at 3 cities all over the United States. Recently, they have co-published with the Sikh Foundation the rich volume, Sikh Arts from the Kapani Collection, which displays the entire range of Sikh artistic expression across its 500-year history. Together, the Indian Embassy and the Smithsonian Institute have organized this splendid evening of Sikh sacred music performed by Raj Academy, a leading musical group from the United Kingdom. Music is inseparable from the art of living. It is a practical way of engaging with the reality of experience. This process is a truth of human life, perceived and unfolded in dazzling clarity and detail by Guru Nanak, the first Guru of the Sikhs, who established the daily practice of kirtan, that is sitting together and singing hymns in praise of the Almighty. Raj Academy, a leading music institution, is on a mission to revive Sikh musical tradition and the beautiful instruments created in the court of the Sikh Gurus in the 16th and 17th centuries. Founded in 1994 by Professor Surinder Singh, the yogi of sound, Raj Academy inspires to train and educate individuals in the sacred art of kirtan. Their vision is summed up in this verse by Bhai Gurdas ji. Kar kar andar dharamsal, hove kirtan sada visoa. Within every home, let there reside a sacred shrine where the praise of the divine is continuously sung. Tonight, Professor Surinder Singh is accompanied by Jasweer Kaur Rababan on the rabab, Principal Ranbir Singh and Ravneet Kaur on the Dilruba, Pritinder Singh on the taus, and Saminder Singh on the jodi. Ladies and gentlemen, without much ado, I present to you Raj Academy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you to all of you, especially the Embassy of India, Dr. Sarna, and Smithsonian, Dr. Paul Taylor, Sonia Tami, of course, the reason we are here. Today I bring you the sound from the court of Guru Gobind Singh, whose 350th birth anniversary we are celebrating. On my very right, Preet Inder Singh, holding the instrument of Guru Gobind Singh from 1682 at Paonta Sahib. This instrument was invented by Guru Gobind Singh. Entire life he played his kirtan, his connection with this instrument. From Sultanpur in Punjab in 1500, the founder of Sikh faith, Sikh lifestyle, Guru Nanak, his engineering in 1500s, before he left Sultanpur, this instrument made by Bhai Faranda, paid by Bebe Nanki, and played by Mardana. Jasweer Kaur Rababan is going to accompany us. From 1576, the land called Goindwal Sahib, the instrument I have here is called Saranda, created by Guru Arjan Sahib in 1576 at Goindwal. Entire life he did kirtan, the song of his soul and his master. This was shadow of his voice. 1690 at Anandpur Sahib, on the requests of Sikhs, Guru Gobind Singh gave another instrument to the world, the Dilruba, played by Principal Ranbir Singh ji today. And also at the court of Guru Arjan Sahib in 1600 we had Mardang was cut into two. You will hear Mardang as well today. Into two to create this beautiful instrument in two-barrel drum called jodi by great scholars of Guru's court, the musicologist Satta and Balwand. I brought you 3 compositions today from the court of Nanak. The first we call the Shan. This is a different type of music. This is where India is in a spiritual arena. This is not the music of entertainment. This is a music of inner attainment. You just close your eyes and let music take care of things. The first piece we bring you is in the tradition, Nankin tradition, in Gurmat traditions, is called Shan. It's just a musical bow. And the second composition is from ancient India. As Guru Baba says, Tan sarag sarangade alapat sab tikh jai. And that composition is my bridge to my today and to the court of Guru Nanak Sahib. So a little bridge between ancient India and today. And the composition is an alap. The first rag I'm going to use from Guru Arjan's court, his creation, Rag Maj, the mood of longing. And the second is the rag of yogis, the Ramkali, the Guru Gobind Singh's favorite rag. And third composition I would like to share with you is called Khyal, the genre created by Guru Gobind Singh. And I would like you to go onto this trail with me. We'll contemplate, we'll become that meditation, we'll have that darshan, we will travel alongside him in his thoughts. And the only composition we find in his writing is called Mitr Pyare Nu Hal Murida Da Kehna. That's my third composition. And if we get time, if we are on time, which usually we are going to be on time, yeah? So, because time is very important. So we are going to be on time. But we have a guest in between, so after first composition, hopefully the guest will come in, and I'll then take you to second and third step. But I also want to have fun. The very first time I said to Sonia Tami when we met in California that I go to perform and I want to listen also. So the fourth little part, I would like you to join with me. And I want to show you and share with you how beautifully simple it is to be that sound from the court of the Gurus. So, relax. Close your eyes, open your heart, and let the sound of the temple, the sound of ancient India, and especially this setup from the court of Guru Gobind Singh, take care of you. the composition I want to share with you, it's very, very crucial at this time. It's the rag of the yogis, the capable people who understood how to use the capacity to best of its capacity, how to be 10 steps ahead. And this rag is called Ramkali, Guru Gobind Singh's favorite rag, the mood of replantation, the mood of growth. And alap is a very important part of India's culture. Nanak's teaching, when he trained the teachers, his curriculum's spine is alap. Because there is no words, but there is every word of this planet within the alap. So I request you to come with me. Let's keep the bodies here, but let's go to ancient India, thousands of years back. Let's travel and contemplate. Let's become that meditation for next 20 minutes. How Guru transformed people. Lectures and swords were not enough. People wanted to feel, and he made them feel. And this is his mechanism. This is his court. These are the instruments he used. And alap, the reason I said these few words to you, the alap is connected to today. Because this is not only the heritage of Punjabis or Indians, it's as much as Americans or Germans or Spanish. You all say this, that music is the universal language. So let's make it universal. When you cry, you don't cry in Hebrew. When you laugh, you don't laugh in Spanish. And that's what alap is, the elaboration of the mood. Let's hold the hand of the mind. Let's all give a hug to mind so that our body can heal. Hare times in India, at the time of Guru Gobind Singh, so beautiful, that you go to Master and he gives you the key to your freedom. He never, I see him never discriminated, and everybody is ready to die for him. I wanted to feel that energy at Paonta Sahib, went there, where this instrument, Taus, was created by him. His son was born there, Ajit Singh. I wanted to feel that inspiration, that he's there singing with this beautiful instrument. And I found out, next to his house, not very far, there is a small hill where Pir Buddhu Shah, a Muslim fakir, his son died fighting for Guru Gobind Singh. A Muslim fighting for Guru, but Guru is not Muslim. What Pir Buddhu Shah saw? Then another chapter. When his all 4 sons were sacrificed for the freedom of humanity, not for the only freedom of the people of India, but the freedom of the humanity, so that we can live healthy, so that we can live happy, and so that we can live in love. 4 of his sons died, 2 of the elders, in front of his own eyes, fighting at the Gadi Chamkar, one of the incredible war. If you study the war zone, you will find the Gadi Chamkar. But after the departure of 4 sons of Guru Gobind Singh, I came across that he wrote to the nation, "O believers, the people of love, I leave you 2 of my sons behind, and their names are Ghani Khan and Nabi Khan." And I'm shocked again. These are 2 Muslims. After the birth of the Khalsa. This is why Guru Gobind Singh is so incredible. Incredible. He's so soft. Nanak, compared to Guru Gobind Singh, seems very authoritative, very strict in his teacher's training program. And today, I want you to come with me as a father, or as a mother, or as a child. In this relationship, I would like you to travel with me in your thoughts. And that is contemplation. We will walk on the difficult paths of a cold night of January, when we celebrate here the Christmas. And that very night, the Christmas Eve, where 7 and 9 years of 2 children of Guru Gobind Singh were bricked alive. For me, that's what my Thanksgiving is. I breathe free air. I have a concept. I have a purpose and a meaning in my life, thanks to those 2 great warriors, 7 and 9. That's how you live. A beautiful life, a wonderful, a content life. And what happened? I look at that story as a father. I'm a father of 2 girls. If something happens to any of them, if they're not feeling well, I get bothered by it. I get upset. If your child is not happy, you're not happy. And here I see Guru Gobind Singh in a different color, the color of gratitude. But I'm feeling something else. I'm feeling tilang. Nanak Guru says, Paap ki janj le kablo taya, jori mangay dan velalo. When Babur came to India, it's not that Guru is against somebody want to progress in life, but the wrong way progression. The wrong way. So he is singing in this rag called Tilang. Tilang is, we all go through this, When you worked so hard, when you spend 16 hours in office and you are tired, when you come home, you don't feel appreciated, Nobody bothers, nobody acknowledges you. What you feel at heart. It's not that you're going to stop loving, but if you carry on feeling this way, it'll become cancer. If you carry on suppressing it, and Nanak Guru said, hey, let it go. This is why nature installed a sight in us. We do this, don't we? This is what Tilang is. And I feel like that when I see Guru Gobind Singh. Please close your eyes and open your heart and let's go. Let's walk alongside Guru Gobind Singh in the jungle of Machhiwada. is so cold. So cold, night of January. And this man, sword in his hand, and there are not even shoes. His uniform is torn. He's wounded, but doesn't look tired though. There is a light on his face, walking through the jungle. And he have found out that all his beloved, very special people are not there anymore, not physical. The message through the wind, his contemplation is this is what he's thinking. Tell my beloved. This is the best love letter I've ever read. The letter of love from Guru Gobind Singh to his creator. Tell my friend. The wind go, tell my friend. Tell how I am. I haven't given up. I'm in Chardi Kala. This is what it is, Chardi Kala. I'm in a highest spirit as a being. Tell thank you. Because without you, Creator, without your presence in my life, without these tests, all the comfortable things in my life is like living like with the snakes. But this is just a contemplation. This is how he is thinking. And I'm looking at his face in the jungle of Machiwara, a wounded leader who gave the world love, who gave the needy health, who gave us happiness. After giving all of this, still today I don't find a tear. I don't see a tear in his eyes. But he's saying something to his Creator. Tud bin rog rujaya dayo dan nag nivasa dirhna sule surahi khanjar pyala sule surahi khanjar as a warrior. Fighting with another body is easy, you know. Fighting with your mind and not getting defeated. What you love the most when that's get taken from you. Just imagine for a moment, he lost 2 of his sons in front of his eyes. And then he heard 2 younger ones, 7 and 9-year-old, they were brutally killed, murdered. And how difficult that will be for one to deal with. And you know what he says? He says, Yaride da sanu satra changa. This is okay, where I'm gonna sleep here, because I'm in a love. The gratitude, being okay, that is the discipline of nature. Whatever is a reality, being happy with it. This is what his message is. Be happy with what you have. Guru Gobind Singh sent the message to his creator through the air. Join me for just 2-3 minutes when you have your Creator with you. Just remember when you were in trouble, ran into the laps of Mother because you knew, she's there, nothing wrong gonna happen. That's the feeling of the Nasiri. The Arjun could not fire the arrow. Not that he was afraid. In the land, in the war of Mahabharata, the Kurukshetra, his strength is Krishna on his chariot. That's his faith, that's his power, that's his belief. Although he's smaller in number, but he has faith. This is why he defeated the other party. Have faith. That's what Tanasari is. And Satguru says, meditate. I give you the spiritual solution. This is what mantra is. And it's so easy. Easy as this. So don't be shy. Look, I've been doing this for an hour now. It's your turn. Join me with the smile. Feel in the presence. And let's do this with the gratitude to this world. Let's say thank you to the trees providing us air, the water, the universe, the brothers and sisters, for the world peace. Let's chant for a moment so that we, the people of earth, beyond being Indians and Americans and Germans and English, Let's prayer. Let's together chant. The word is very simple. The word is Har, Har. I hope you'll remember. It's H-E-R. It's not a difficult poem. It's Har and Har. The mood is a tenacity. So close your eyes and feel the presence of your soul. And hold the hand of your mind. Be together in a oneness. You'll feel the presence of the Creator with you. You're not going to lose. You're going to win when your mind is with you. When your soul is with you, you have to focus. You cannot be defeated. So in this oneness, let's chant once with me for a little moment. With the gratitude, with the faith, with the trust, with the belief. For the sake of those who are suffering. Maybe in India, maybe in Pakistan, maybe in America, wherever there is suffering for them, let's chant for a moment. Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. As simple as this, come on, join me. Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Hare. When you share your smile, it grows. Share the smile with the world. Give them your sound and give them your mantra. Chant with me. Hare Hare, Hare Hare. It's so simple, right? You share your smile, it grows. And Nanak Guru says, whatever is not shared is lost. Share your smile. Your happiness is your key to your health. And it'll make you fall in love. Can you imagine if we start winning the countries with smile? It'll be so beautiful. So I wish you this big smile on your face and a healthy life. And again, from my heart, I thank our ambassador, Dr. Serna, Dr. Paul Taylor, and all the other people who created this opportunity. I came here to share the legend, Guru Gobind Singh and his legacy, his instruments. Take it in your heart, a snapshot of Taus, that's his blessing. This is his instrument, Dilruba. These are the instrument of our Guru. This is our heritage, and this is your heritage. This is the heritage of humanity. And let's restore it. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Please join me in giving a very warm round of applause to the performers. Thank you so much. Really brought the evening alive. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to introduce a special guest. Congressman Ro Khanna is amongst us. And Congressman, welcome. And I would request you to say a few words, please, if you would. Thank you so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Congressman Ro Khanna.
Well, Mr. Ambassador, the performers, I don't think a politician should speak after such music, which is really inspiring. My wife, Ritu, is here, and we have a 3-month-old at home, and we don't often go out, but she is a lover of the music and the traditions, and so it just was a real joy. Thank you for inspiring us, and your words about a smile and happiness and peace and some of the eternal values. Our country certainly could use that at this time. So I appreciate your sharing that. I appreciate your having my wife and I at this performance. Thank you.
And I would just request Ambassador of India to please join Congressman on stage. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, we really have to applaud the superb performance that's been put up today. And as a token of our gratitude for the performers, I'd request Congressman and Ambassador to please present a bouquet of flowers. Thank you everyone for joining us on this truly special evening. Thank you. Good night.